What's up? Kunichi, what's up? Alright, I have made this... Alright, I have made this Kletus gaming character, which is a tier list of every character that has appeared in our video of Kletus gaming. Yeah, and I thought I would do a tier list of all the characters that have appeared in a video. So let's get into it. Let me just double check everything is working. Microphone is on. No separate audio is needed, so it's all good. Okay, we'll start easy. Kletus gaming. His first appearance with the Kletus gaming mask, Kletus gaming, was in the video Smink med Emily, in a video where he reacted to Smink med Emily, which is a makeup YouTuber. He reacted to her. It's his main character outside of his persona, so it's Kletus. We have to put him in the A tier. Kletus gaming persona. I do have notes, so let me look. Jesus, I have mentioned Kletus a lot in the notes. I guess I have to manually look for him. There we go, Kletus gaming online persona. Kletus gaming persona. This is his avatar he uses for online, where it could be a separate entity, like a multiverse or another universe version of him. Or yeah. This one should probably be at B tier. It's solid. It's not the best. It's solid. Yeah. Homunculus. Pre-homunculus. Or just the homunculus. One of my favorite characters. Homunculus was featured in 2 videos he has made. He is a man-made entity made by Kletus. He was made by performing a ritual on a Swedish foam Santa, skumtomte as they're called in Swedish, and was later found as this creature in his bunker a week later, I believe. So, solid. It's at least a C, so... Well, it's an A, I guess. No, yes, no, it is an A. We have post homunculus, the one that it actually changes clothes. So post the first video, as it changes clothes, as you can see. This one had pink shirt on, while this is a jacket and a green hoodie. It looks like a sweater underneath. C tier. It's the same character, just a different outfit. Foam Santa. This is what homunculus what he used to be before the ritual. I mean, is I guess E. It's not that particular. Yeah. It's what he used to... He made rituals on one of these foam Santas, and it became homunculus. Next character, Djupfryst Gror. Okay. Let me look for him. Okay. Notes: Kletus Gaming and Djupfryst has had many beefs against each other. Djupfryst being overly explicit and mean, and Kletus being racist. Kletus and Djupfryst have been in a lot of drama, often bickering about nonsensical stuff. Djupfryst was first seen in Jujutsu Shenanigans sightings by Kletus Gaming. No, not by Kletus Gaming. Let me retake. Djupfryst was first seen in Jujutsu Shenanigans by a sighting. Kletus commented on this, which Djupfryst Gror replied to, and has now escalated to this. I do believe it is quite funny, Djupfryst. So I guess A tier. A lot of this will get A tier. Not the earlier. I put mainly the best ones at first, since or most known. So it will get more like, I don't know what to call it. Here, Djupfryst. Not well. Let's give it B, I guess. Okay, Piss Hunter. Piss Hunter. First appearance being part 2 of Homunculus video, in which he is paid by Kletus to help find him to kill the lost Homunculus. I believe he was paid with Mountain Dews, empty Mountain Dew cans as payment, so I guess he wasn't that big of a character. He mainly shot the Homunculus. I guess he can go into C tier, the same as Homunculus with new clothing. This might look like Piss Hunter as well, but I actually don't have I do have a picture of Swedish Grizzly, his profile picture, but I had already made this iceberg and I'm too lazy to change it, so we'll have Swedish Grizzly. Swedish Grizzly gets a B tier, I guess. He isn't the main character. He is in a lot and is mentioned often by Kletus Gaming. He often leaves comments underneath his videos, almost every of them. But yeah. Next character. I believe this is him. Damn Arsler. As Kletus mentioned in a community post that he found Arsler. This is Arsler, by the way, this creature. He mentioned, let me see if I can find it. It should be pretty new, so reject posts. Okay, there we go. As you can see, let me open up. Yeah, you can see here. Jag såg precis det sjukaste någonsin. Him from him's box, which translates to I just saw the sickest thing ever. And then slur from the slurs box. So I believe this does confirm that was actually was Arsler, as in my iceberg video I did prior, like a month ago. I released a month ago. Sorry. I posted that this character was was in the video but was never mentioned as someone else. He had the same voice lines as this character, but yeah, we'll get back to that later. Currently we're on him. I guess D, he doesn't have a major role. He only appears in that video and that's community post. So D, I guess. Jackie from that song Arsler Box. I guess he would be, or they would be in, I'm not sure what their gender is, so. But I guess they can be, you know what, let's do that. So they don't seem to have as much of an appearance as this feature or thing creature, as big of a role as this one. So the same with David and Edwin. So the trio will be here. Jackie, he was, let me open that note. I do know what he did, but I don't want to miss anything. So Jackie, he is still yeah, he is claiming he will defecate in your in your mailbox, so that's nice, I guess. This one is David, I believe. David. He likes snus, which is a pouch of tobacco, which is an alternative to smoking. It's better for you, I guess, but yeah. He gets hit by a car, likely, as we can hear him scream and a car crashing sound, but it could just be a car swirling off the road and hitting a pole or something, not him actually. We don't know. Edwin. He is birth giver to Arsler, which is, I believe, it should be this guy. But I mean, it's it could be also Jackie, since the first lines is sung by this creature, and being called Arsler, and talking about having, I guess, what was it, 48 chromosomes or something. Either way, yeah. Edwin. Yeah, he gave birth to this thing, we don't know. He does like to go into LeBron. I don't know who LeBron is, which is this dude. It's only, I have only made 2 people here. In the these don't have a picture, that since they haven't been shown who they are in the video, so I had to make these images for them. We don't know who LeBron is. He's only been mentioned by David. He likes to goon to LeBron. Yeah. My first thoughts go to LeBron James. I don't know any other LeBron, so I mean, they do get an F tier. They don't have any impact at all. So hostage in the Oh Boy video, Choco Drink video, where Kletus and a captured prisoner is trying out different liquids mixed with chocolate powder mix. Oh boy. So what tier do they get? I guess they are quite a good character. They're definitely above these. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just do this. So, yeah. Well, I guess they would. They are quite entertaining. Well, are they? I don't know. Well, C seems to be right. Yeah. Next person. Kobitoid. Kobitoad. Many different names. Too hard to remember them all, but they do get. Should I pair them up with Kletus Gaming as they are partners? You know what? Fuck it. Let's separate them. I'm manually breaking them up. They do not get to be happy together. Muhahaha. Alexa Game Master. I believe he was first mentioned in the video GG Easy. Could be earlier. I'm not sure. I didn't really check that much. Alexa Game Master, also known as the Serb, due to him being Serbian. He is a YouTuber. Alexa Game is a GM, stands for Grandmaster. Or Game Master, sorry. So, he's a YouTuber who Kletus have been given shoutouts to, and also calling him Serbian, as if it is an insult. Kletus really seems to dislike Alexa for some reason. Maybe he doesn't like immigrants. As spoiler alert, they do appear in a same podcast in the same room, to be in the same room. So, as Kletus did have a interview with Alexa. So, I don't know. Yeah. Smink med Emily. Smink med Emily, where is she? Smink med Emily was reacted to by Kletus Gaming. She made video about books and Kletus reacted to her. She now does makeup videos. So, Smink med Emily, or Makeup with Emily in English. She makes... Yeah, I mean, she makes makeup videos. The video Kletus reacted to is now lost media. So she made a video about about what was it? Something with books. She listed them, gave reviews of the books she had she had read throughout the summer of 2023 or something. Yeah. Yeah, right. Here. She gets currently an E. She doesn't have another mention. Bowling and Banditerna. All right. Borlänge Banditerna, or the Borlänge Bandits as they would be in English. Borlänge is a city in Sweden, Dalarna County. Dalarna is a county, and Borlänge being one of cities there. Borlänge Bandits. Borlänge Banditerna, or Bandits, is a band who has been mentioned by Kletus several times. He claims that now that Borlänge Banditerna has left school, Kletus is now the champion of YouTube at his school, NTI Gymnasiet. That was a quote from my video from Iceberg video. I guess he did, or they are a band consisting of 4 people, I believe. It looks like that at least. There's not much else to say. Kletus Gaming was 1 year prior or younger than them at school. They started 2022 while he started school at 2023, so they currently do not go to NT Gymnasiet, and where they are is unknown. Tier list. Right, Alexa, you get to be B. And Boiling Bandits, you get to be C, I guess. Yeah. Puya Merpuya. Puya Merpuya was the person who smuggled Kletus gaming into Sweden. What else is he known about? Let me check. I mean, I guess that's mainly the thing. He's mentioned several times, but he's most notable for being the one who smuggled Kletus into Sweden in the first place. So I guess, I mean, that's enough. The Huss. Let me check. Okay. The Huss. Apparently this person has been stolen from Kletus by several people. Stolen by Pontus Rasmusson, which is this dude here. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. The Huss. They have also been stolen by Jutteron, which is, if I have forgotten to know here, Jutteron, which has been also mentioned several times. But the Huss, we do not know anything about them except they have been stolen. Can be a collective group also. That's why he does say the Huss at school, which mean all of them, or is somewhere here there should be the Huss at school. Yeah, here. I mean, currently they aren't a collective of people, but this one is. So this is just refers to that singular person. Also, the Huss has left Kletus several times. They could be an hostage. Kletus has stated multiple times that the Huss has left him, and the Huss is a hostage. I was gonna say something else, but I forgot. Right. His ex-wife could be this also. It's unclear. He doesn't state anything. I mean, Power here could also be his wife, but yeah. Anyway. Tier list ranking. They get I guess they would get. I mean, they don't. D, I guess. It's not. They aren't that important. Power from Chainsaw Man. This only refers to Chainsaw Man character, not his wife, which is somewhere here. Fru Kletus, which should be his wife, ex-wife. It should be ex, not Fru. They are divorced. Either. Power. I get they don't have much. They get F tier also. They aren't as important as his ex-wife. So that bitch from Monsters Inc. Let me see. It should also have a. Wait, did I not mention them? Yo, okay, I did. Monsters Inc. She was first mentioned in GGEC by Kletus, calling her style of clothing ugly and also complaining about her assignments. So we can probably assume this is some sort of teacher that Kletus Gaming has. I do not know who, but yeah. Maybe she has a resemblance to her, I guess. Yeah. In the iceberg video, I did joke about it being the actual character from Monsters Inc., but it's obviously not. It's obviously a code name for a teacher. Tier list. I mean, fun fact. Kletus has stated also privately to me. I did have a chance to get an interview with him, which might be. I might explain more about later, but yeah. In the video of Hemorrhoid-låten, which is a song about hemorrhoids, I guess. I don't know. It's only mentioned it in the title. We can't hear the lyrics. But yeah. In the intro, we can hear two people talking to each other. One being Kletus, and Kletus himself has confirmed that the other person being the bitch from Monsters Inc., which is her. Anyway, she gets I guess a D. She doesn't have a, you know what, Puya, you get a C. You did after all smuggle in him. Yeah. Bitch from Monsters Inc., where should you go? I guess, I mean, they don't have that much of an impact on the lore, so D should do. Cool apa or cool monkey in English. Cool. Kletus Gaming legal son. I believe they are not adopted, they're actually blood related, so. Cool apa is responsible for 9/11, September 11th. Yeah, they are also what yeah, they also have a cousin named Cool Apa or Uncool Monkey. They're I mean, they are a related to Kletus Gaming here, and his mother, not Kletus' mother, Cool Monkey's mother, being Kletus' ex-wife. Power is a code name also, but yeah. Cool Monkey. You're what's it called? Responsible for 9/11 due to in exchanges. Obama bin Osama, I believe it was, for in exchange for some falukorv, one single piece of falukorv, I believe it was. Tier list, I guess B. They are kind of an important character. Harry Brandt, Släckare the Hamster. Hamster is misspelled with a P, as in the same as hamster dance. Hamster, where are they? This is a quote from my Kletus Gaming Iceberg video also. Harry Brandt, Släckare the Hamster is a toy hamster that Kletus Gaming taped up to the walls of the bunker. We do not know the origin or lore of Harry, but Kletus did lose it for some time. But after cleaning the entire bunker, he found it and placed it back up on the wall. Kletus has not mentioned Harry in a long time, probably due to its lack of use, but it would be nice to see him again after all this time. I believe Kletus Gaming actually lost Harry after, as he does not have access to him anymore. Again, also, yeah. Tier list. E, I guess they aren't mentioned that often. I do like the hamster, Harry Hamster. If I would go of emotions and charisma, how much riz they have, they would easily be a above B. But this is not about that. So they get an E. Jimmy Åker Gaming. Oh boy. Jimmy. Okay, yet another quote from the Iceberg video. Jimmy Åker Gaming is an early character who doesn't get mentioned anymore by Kletus. But in the past, Jimmy Orca Gaming and Kletus had beef with each other, with Jimmy Orca Gaming having deleted everything, and now the only archive that exists are on Kletus Gaming channel. Due to this is why the screenshot resolution is so low. I got it from the video, which is a screenshot of a comment section, which then I screenshotted with, and due to that, that's why the resolution is so bad. But Jimmy Orca Gaming is based upon the character Jimmy Åkesson, a Swedish politician, and I guess the person behind Jimmy Orca Gaming was fascinated to them at some point. All right, tier list. I guess they aren't mentioned as often anymore, at all anymore. But yeah, okay. Okay, controversial figure. These two is the same person, just there aren't any pictures of them. So this is the only thing we have about them. Previous cameraman. This is the previous cameraman who was last seen in the official music video Wook Ibs. They haven't been seen since then. Not much else is known, but I guess they are a quite important character, so I guess they can get into C. Let's move on. Will Woods, or him in parentheses. So him. Okay, lore time. Will Woods was, according to Kletus Gaming lore, Will Woods is called him, and him, the second him being in parentheses. Yeah, he was created, citation marks surrounding that word, in 1993 by the incident of, what was it? Was this Pennsylvania? No, it was definitely. It was a American state which got him banned from Kletus Gaming. Was banned from America and all McDonald's nationwide, earthwide even. I mean, he was created in the incident of 1993. I believe 71 people were killed or something, while 3 babies were born, and him being one of them. I suspect, as he is actually for real now. He was born in 1993, which is the same year as the incident. So I do believe he was one of them. Yeah, he does appear semi-regularly in his older videos. Not as much in his later videos, not at all in his later videos, in fact. Yeah. Ken Ashcorp. Okay. Ken Ashcorp. Kletus often leaves... let's read it out. Okay. Willwood tier list. Where does he go? He goes... E, I guess. He doesn't have that big of a role. Okay, Ken Ashcorp. Kletus often leaves comments underneath Ken Ashcorp's videos. Many comments being underneath the video Touch Fluffy Tail, I believe it was called. He often leaves comments underneath that video, as why he shows that video is unknown, but I do have a fear that he does it due to the reason that the comments are automatically selected by newest, which is easiest for him to leave comments and be found. Either way, he leaves comments such as liking men with big hairy feet and similar things. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm disappointed. Tier list, yeah, right. Kanarskop. I mean, they get an F. I'm sorry. They aren't as popular by Kletus. Either way, yeah, let's continue. Cool Apa. This is Cool's Apa cousin. Cool Apa being Cool Monkey and Cool Apa being Uncool Monkey. Uncool. Okay, Kletus Gaming. Cool's Apa cousin, which is Cool Monkey's cousin. He is a weeb, as you can see. He has a body pillow. And a degenerate. He was not responsible for September 11th, as I stated in that in Kletus Gaming Iceberg video, but that was a mistake. Yeah. What they get, I believe they also were responsible for making 5 or 4 kids vanish in a school playground or something. It's quite fuzzy. I don't remember that much, but yeah. Yeah. Yes, next character. Wait. Tier list. I mean, they get an E at most. Okay, Angus. That's the name of this character, Angus. Kletus really likes Angus, it seems. He is present in House of Angus, the song he made, and is very, very often mentioned in his community posts. Yeah. His lore actually comes from... in my Iceberg video, I did actually make a mistake. He wasn't House of Angus, it was just House of Blues Angus, where Angus was participating at House of Blues. So that's a small mistake I made, but yeah. Tier list, I mean, obviously an A. They have to. Yeah. Sieve. Next character. Sieve. Oh boy. In the unlisted video Kletus Gaming made, he is a response to Swedish Grizzly about... Wait, no. In his Q&A, Swedish Grizzly made a comment about Sieve, this seagull here, where Swedish Grizzly accuses Kletus Gaming of being a zoophile and basically fucking the seagull. Kletus Gaming denies this, but also in a separate video, Kletus Gaming does follow up in a now unlisted video, where he does follow up upon not penetrating the gull, only merely touching, and yeah. Either way, Sieve, where do they get their placement? I mean, they aren't as important as they are others. Johan Nilsson, obviously A. I can already say that. Johan Nilsson was first mentioned about 1 or 2 months ago by Kletus Gaming in a community post, where Kletus said he agrees with a comment that was left underneath a video of Johan Nilsson, in which the comment said, I saw you being Johan Nilsson, down 1 metric ton of cookie gingerbread dough yesterday, which Kletus found it funny and made a community post about that comment specifically, and yeah, it escalated from there. Yeah. Johan Nilsson. He is also mentioned in the video. What was it called? Blodig Peng. Blood Money in English, which is a cover of Facelift Deformation. We can skip just right towards Facelift of Deformation. This is Facelift Deformation, a band, slam. What are they? I believe they are a slam metal band. Brutal Death / slam metal band. They are actually they are a really talented band, and I wish to see more from them. Yeah, they made the song Blood Money in English, and the Kletus translated into Swedish, being called Blodig Peng, which is Blood Money in Swedish. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Tier list. I mean, they do get E, I guess. They aren't. No, F, sorry. They are a really good band. I do want to see more from them, but they aren't as involved in Kletus Gaming, and Kletus Gaming aren't as involved into them as, yeah. He only has mentioned them as in the music video, which, I mean, it is what it is. Flats. He was recently mentioned by Kletus Gaming a lot of times. His current last mention, has been in community posts and in the video Blodig Peng, where he shouted out Johan Nilsson and the Flats. Yeah. He also shouted out Leo Vegas, which is a casino website where you can go bankrupt if you want to. Either way. Flats, what do they get? I guess a D. They are quite often mentioned by Kletus Gaming, so. Did I not mention this person? Salman bin Abdul Aziz. Oh boy. So, when Kletus was deported to Saudi Arabia, before he was deported to Saudi Arabia, was caught smothering goo on a mosque, and was sent to the Sahara Desert to live in a hut, but he broke exile and went back into Saudi Arabia. The Riyadh, I believe it's called, the main city, what's it called? Yeah. Either way, he actually smothered Salman bin Abdul Aziz with goo, and yeah. He successfully smothered goo within 10 minutes of actually entering the city of Riyadh, I believe. I sorry for mispronouncing. I haven't looked it up. But yeah. That led to him being deported back into Sweden, which was nice, I guess. And now we have him here again. Anna-Lena Hederst. Okay, let me read from the. This was also a joke I made in the iceberg video. This was a Anna-Lena Björklund, now Hederst. I believe I went to her website, I found this description of her, asked ChatGPT to translate it into English as it was in Swedish, and yeah, this was the result. I have no clue who she is, but Kletus seemed to have a relation with her in some way. Could be one-sided, I have no clue. Either way, Let me read out for you. Anna-Lena Björklund, now Hederst, is an experienced moderator, singer, and producer who leads conferences and corporate events with warmth, energy, and professionalism. With a background in both entertainment and communications for Swedish Armed Forces, she creates a sense of confidence, engagement, and joy on stage. So she seems to be a politician. I mean, it is what it is. Tier list. I mean, I they do get an F. I'm sorry. I'm not really. It's not that funny of a joke, or if it is a joke. So, yeah. Sorry. Had to yawn. Next person, Melker Libom. So I was confused about who Melker Libom was. So I asked Kletus. And Melker Libom was an opponent in Jiu-Jitsu shenanigans. He fought against Redacted and lost 2 matches and won 1. Redacted told Kletus about Melker Libom and he found it funny. That is how Melker Libom became a joke on Kletus Gaming. I have his first mention. I don't. It was in some community post. I mean, I believe it was in the community. I don't believe he has been mentioned in. He easily could have been mentioned in GG Easy, for example. But I don't know. Yeah. Some. Let's just tier list Melker. I mean, they do have some sort of mention. Some okay. Some has been mentioned by Kletus a lot. Some does TikTok lives. I'm not too familiar with him. I haven't actually researched him at all. Well, I have done some. I've looked up. He does only TikTok lives, I believe. Only. He does only stuff on TikTok. No YouTube, no Twitter. I don't know. But he does TikTok lives. Yeah. He's quite not controversial, but inappropriate. He does seem to have anger issues and does crash out on his streams not quite often, but at some places. Yeah. Tier list. I mean, not any higher than Harry. I guess the E. Gyllene Unk, or Golden Unk, which is Golden Uncle. He was mentioned in Golden Hits of Golden Unk of Golden Mango or something. Can't remember. He was at House of Blues in a poster that said House of Golden Hits, which this dude appeared. He actually appears to be called DJ, Deejay. So not else. I haven't looked much into him, so that's about it. The monkey who was banned from Leos Lekland, which is a Swedish playground, I guess. It's basically one of those McDonald's playgrounds, but extremely big. A big facility with just those kinds of playgrounds that McDonald's has in their restaurants. He was actually banned from Leos Lekland, not else is known. F. Big Chungus Rule 34. Okay. So Big Chungus has been mentioned in... Oops, sorry. Okay. Yeah. Big Chungus R34. He was mentioned in his earlier videos and was also mentioned in his community, one of his earliest community posts, like 5 to 10, I believe, community posts. One of his, between 5 or 10 of his first community posts was one of a picture of this dude. Yeah. Monkey with Down syndrome. This is a collection of monkeys. He should probably move this up there. He was actually in a collection. Kletus Gaming did a collection of the monkeys, of different monkeys, and these 4 here. Monkeypox monkey, psychopath monkey, well-dressed monkey, and Down syndrome monkey was featured. The rest are in monkey collection. These just are just notable as they have appeared multiple times. The others have not. So either way, Down monkey. I guess F. It isn't creative of a joke. Yeah, it's just making fun of a monkey. Monkeypox monkey. This monkey, I mean, it is still not good joke, but it is quite hilarious to see a monkey with a medical straw up their nose, breathing like, yeah. They have actually been not mentioned. They have been visually shown in his ASMR videos when he struggles to breathe as a image while he does his sighs and breaths of death, I guess. Due to this, they get the, I guess, psychopath monkey. E. I mean, I don't know. He just appears. He likes to hit women also. Well-dressed monkey. I also believe this was featured somewhere else in a video. I can't really remember why or how, but they were mentioned in a video. Sorry, my voice almost giving out. So, they have appeared in another video, I believe. I do recognize them from somewhere else. So, yeah, well-dressed monkey, you get an E, the same tier as psychopath monkey. The rest of the monkey collections get F, as they are not notable at all. Daniel Larsson also gets F. He is not mentioned. Well, E. He is mentioned quite sometimes, or Kletus Gaming does make references to him and mentions him a lot, like citations of him, such as Grace Wonderwall here, which is Daniel Larsson here is obsessed with Grace Wonderwall, which Kletus Gaming caught on and also is now obsessed with Grace Wonderwall. Yeah. Daniel Larsson gets E. So, Kanye West. I believe this is Kanye West. I'm not into rap, so I do not know. But I believe this is Kanye West, this is Drake, and this is Lamar. Either way, Kanye West. Kletus Gaming did mention that he was going to do a remake of HH by Kanye West. Yeah, well, he said, should I make a cover on HH by Kanye? And well, yeah, controversial. Other than that, he doesn't really have been mentioned. Maybe in his hashtags, I don't know. For now, he gets F. He is not that notable. Kendrick and Drake. In the video, Gigi Easy and Wook Gibbs, these two characters are mentioned. No, not Wook Gibbs. I believe Kanye. Well, I'm not sure about Wookibs, but in GGEC they are mentioned about something. One of them disses one of each other and blah 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 blah. I don't care. So they get an E. Dave Blunts. F. They were only mentioned in a description of a video. Other than that, not at all. Jaden Animation. Okay, in a community post, Kletus Gaming said, "Is it ethical to go into Jaden Animation Rule 34? I mean, so that's the mention he has been made. Other than that, not at all, so F tier. Wrecking Ball. So this Wrecking Ball is from Overwatch. It's a hamster in a giant mech suit and is called Wrecking Ball. Kletus Gaming made a community post of them with a low bitrate image of the Lego version of Hammond, which is just a hamster. He is called Hammond. A low bitrate Lego figure of them in a community post long ago. Due to that, F. It's not notable. Pontus Rasmusson. He has been in a lot of controversy lately due to his OnlyFans being sexual towards children online, social medias, being inappropriate, also being a clickbaiting YouTuber. I'm not sure, I haven't looked into it so much, so yeah. Kletus Gaming mentioned that Pontus Rasmusson stole his so I guess in a CP, so that's, I mean, F. It's not notable. This fucking thing. King Von. King Von. I believe Kletus Gaming mentioned him somewhere in a... Apparently he isn't inside my notes, so yeah, I'll have to freestyle. King Von has been mentioned by Kletus in a shoutout and in his hashtag in some of his descriptions on videos. Music videos, of course. So, other than that, he hasn't been mentioned a lot. So, F. Jin. Kletus Gaming has made several comments underneath Jin's TikTok. Jin, for those who don't know, Jin is a Swedish rapper. He does bad raps, rhymes that don't rhyme, rhyming, yeah. Mainly just freestyling, for example, yeah, hit me with the flow, cause I'm so big, yeah, for example, it's not good, yeah. Due to this, Kletus has found it amusing and often leaves comments underneath his videos and also mentions him in community posts and stuff. I guess D. It's not that notable. Grace Wonderwall, F. They're mentioned about once, I believe. It's only referenced due to Daniel Larsson. Oh boy. Do you recognize these hands? Take a look at these hands. Fuck, that's the verse. Oh well. Take a look at these hands. These hands belong to the video. I actually found a screenshot of the video and it's about this. This is the screenshot of the Kletus adopted son Yeah. Let me pull up the description. I have only these are only notes from what I can remember of that video. So what is him called? Kletus Junior. He was in the video. Tränar min nya elev. Utropstecken. Jag lär mig att kleta med hjälp av volontär. Inom parentes, gone rätt. Inom parentes, extra kletig. Slutparentes. Basically translating into English as training my new student. I teach him how to smother goo with help of a voluntary. Gone right. Extra goo. Extra smother. It's not a verb. You can't just say, yeah. Extra slimy, I guess. He was applied for in a community post. Kletus Gaming made a community post being who wants to be my adopted child, and apparently he got a role, so yeah. Maybe the story of the videos, as I can remember, I mean it was 2 years ago since last I saw it, so yeah. Okay. Kletus has adopted a new child and is teaching him how to smother goo onto things. The opening of the video started with Kletus and his adopted child walking over to a puddle and sticking their hands inside and making a mess. Then later going to a park and finding a stranger, which they chase after and kidnap him. They take him to the bunker to hold hostage, but this fails as the hostage escapes the bunker. The video ends with Kletus and his child chasing after the stranger. That is the premise of the video. So, due to this, I mean, to the notable characters, so due to that, they get a B. This character. This is the character beneath. By the character in the same video as this one. This is the hostage and victim of being abused by Kletus and his adopted child in the Lost Media video. Yeah, not much else is to say. They barely have any role. I do get a D. No, E. This is the same. Yeah, it's just the same. Okay, I haven't actually seen this character before making this video, which is if I would have, I would definitely have made the Kletus Gaming iceberg. Maybe I will do a part 2 soon, or soon. Probably like 2 months from now, as it was very tiring. Either way, his son Alban. This is Kletus Gaming's son, Alban, and which actually surprised me. Kletus Gaming has a son named Alban. Other than that, nothing else is so known. He appeared in the community post. One of his first community posts, along with Chungus Rule 34, was this, which was a picture of this with no title. But inside the comments, there was a comment by Kletus that just stated, "My son, comma, Alban." So I believe this is Alban. The F, I guess, I mean. Kletus family. Fuck. Okay. Kletus family. This is the family who kicked Kletus Gaming out of his home as a child. This led to the event of all of this happening, so due to that they would get an A, but I'm not that nice. They get a C due to their we don't have any images of them. We only have their where they lived and the actual camping site where they lived, and yeah, no pictures of his actually family. Kletus Gaming. F tier, it's only a no E tier, no F tier, fuck it. Kletus Gaming is only a misspelling of Kletus Gaming, it isn't original. Us at the school, this was mentioned in GGEC. Yeah. Us at school, I mean, what is there to say? Kletus Gaming was in the video. Where it was in the video GGEC music video where Kletus mentions us at the school, where he disses them and calls them I can't remember what he calls them, but he disses them for not being with Kletus Gaming. So F tier, not that notable. Fru Kletus, ex-wife, S tier, A tier, I guess. I mean, I don't have A or F. I only have A to F. I will explain that as at the outro. Fru Kletus. Fru Kletus was a character, or is the character ex-wife, which is Kletus Gaming's ex-wife. Where is their ex-wife? Ex-wife of Kletus has a child and a potential sibling. So I don't think I'm supposed to tell this, but ex-wife power is actually Kobitoid. Yeah. There was also a power, which, I mean, I guess it could. I don't have power as this is the only power that exists on this, but I would have made one of these as said power, as there is a commentator on Kletus Gaming who is called Power, who Kletus Gaming does mention. Either way, A tier. Kobitoid is Fru Kletus or Power. It says so in my notes. Yeah. The lore of Fru Kletus. So Kletus and his ex-wife was married. They got a child and then the ex-wife, his wife divorced Kletus, and yeah, we do not know much about her except that she could have a sibling, or Kletus has a sibling. We do not know. Probably her as Kletus family is in America, most likely. Yeah. Yeah. Vaktmästaren, another commentator on YouTube, also has been shouted out very often in YouTube section, YouTube descriptions. Sorry. Solid B tier. They aren't one of the main, so they are quite mysterious. We do not know much about them. Only that Vaktmästaren played the character Piss Hunter. Vaktmästaren has helped Kletus morally physically and emotionally with his videos, such as helping record, helping him give inspiration, helping motivation and such. Yeah. Due to this, Vaktmästare is probably a good cause to why Kletus Gaming has posted videos. Oh well. Either way. Solid B. Hjortron. Hjortron will get a C. C for Hjortron, I guess. Hjortron is... I mean, they all refer to Hjortron, so I mean, go watch my other video. The iceberg, it's in there somewhere. I left you actually can go to the comments. I left a comment. If you sort by newest on YouTube, you will see my comment and see well, not by newest. One of them, one of my comments are a comment that has every single topic. So Hjortron is at some timestamp at tier 2, I believe. Either way, yeah. Comment section as an entity. Without them, they get a B. No, a B. I meant. Without the comment section, there would be no. Well, there would still be probably not as much as of sorry. Ja. Without the comment section, there would probably not be a huge amount of content Kletus would upload, as there would be no form of motivation to him to continue. Other than that, it's not that notable. Here are some special characters that appear, such as Swedish Grizzly, Kubitoid, Vaktmästaren, etc. Big Ollon. E. Big Ollon. Kletus Gaming sold his humanity rights to Big Ollon. We do not know in exchange for what, so yeah. Mentorn. This is a person at the school, I believe. His school, NTE. He calls her a bitch, I believe, or something. Sorry, it's probably, I shouldn't say that. Let me see. No, and was mentioned by Kletus with "fuck you." First appearance being, and only appearance, I believe, in GG Easy, where he disses her. They get a solid F tier. They aren't mentioned often. Marcus. So, Marcus could be related to Alexa in some form of way. We can know this due to Kletus sold his rights to Alexa and Marcus in... He said, I have sold my rights to Big... He has sold his right to Wookie. It was some music song he has made. Wookibs, I believe. Wookibs or GG Easy to Alexa and Marcus in exchange for free monsters. So... yeah, so they could... Marcus could be... related to Alexa in some form of way. Due to that, it is interesting to talk about, so he gets a D tier. Farfar and Marfur, F. They have only been mentioned once. Their ash... no, not F. What am I saying? Yeah, it's definitely F. They were mentioned once in a video where he cleaned out the bunker. He cleaned up the ashes of Farfar and Marfur, where Farfar being granddad and Marfur being misspelling of granddad, also the other granddad. Farfar being dad's, Marfur being misspelled as Morfar, being mother's dad, so mom dad's. Their ashes being on the floor of the bunker and Kletus Gaming swooping and cleaning them up. I mean, it is a funny thing. The presidents. Almost done. Presidents. The presidents, Kletus have mentioned different kinds of presidents throughout history, such as Obama, Joe Biden, and Trump. I guess. He made a YouTube short edit of them, of Joe Biden and of Trump making out and having children together, blah 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 blah. Yeah. Okay, Obama bin Osama has been mentioned. The person Cool Apa traded with to get Folicorv in exchange of I can't speak. The person Cool Apa traded with to get Folicorv in exchange of 11th of September. This is the person who Cool Apa traded with. They haven't been mentioned at all since then, so F. Osama bin Biden. He has also been mentioned. I can't remember where, and my notes don't display why. I have no idea how I forgot it. I forgot to put it in. Either way. Osama bin Biden. Solid F tier. I believe they have not been mentioned that often. Only once or twice. Some. This is the same one in there, some. So we'll put them next. Accidentally left this one in as a placeholder for this one. Merur. We do not know who Merur is. Could be Melker Libom. Where is Melker? There is Melker. Could also be someone else starting with the letter M, such as Marfur, Mentorn. Yeah. Marcus also, I guess, but we do not know due to this F. Dennis, we also do not know. Both of these were mentioned in his song GG Easy. Mrur, liking men. Dennis, more like penis, which is you can probably guess what they're trying to, Srur also hasn't been mentioned, was mentioned in GG Easy. Also liking men, we do not know why. I am also seeing now that Lux Shake is gone, so we'll have to make up mental notes. Hannes has only been mentioned in the song, in the video Facts About Cool Monkey, where it was covered up by the text Kletus. So yeah, after they have only been mentioned once. Lux Shake should be on this list, not where I can't see them anywhere. I guess I will. They are present. I guess I just forgot to add them. I won't do it now. But if they were here, what group would they be? They aren't as. They have been helping Kletus with holding the camera. I mean, I guess they would be in D tier as they're not that important, but they still are featured. Solid D tier for Lux Shake. Other than that, it is complete, I believe. Yeah. Just double checking that everything is currently working. Is currently reasonably placed. Okay, summary. Reasons to why I made A through F and not included the S tier, and I've seen many exclude E and F for some reason. I went with the normal system of ranking grades in school, A being the best, F being the worst. Originally, this should have been flipped. Green is the best, red is the worst, as it is often that way in school. Let me just say, I fucking hate when people use S tier as a as an tier. It's not a tier, it's S tier. A being the best, B, C, D, F, E, F. Yeah. Other than that, it is complete, it looks like. I mean, I can leave a link to this tier list, so you can make your own if you want to. If you want, I guess. In the description of this live stream and video. Also, I probably will be making a VOD of this video, a cut down video of this. So yeah. Other than that, Kletus gaming character November 2025 tier list maker. So if you want to make your own version of this, rating your own characters from best to worst, feel free to. I will be adding Lux Shake, as I have forgotten them. The rest of the monkey collection will not be added, as they are way too many. They are like over 20. I only chose the one that had notoriety, or notable. Other than that, I guess thanks for watching. This is a great outro, and I will see you later, I guess. Other than that, yeah, have a good one, everyone. See ya later, next time. Balla blong.